I wonder if it is possible to buy a bike, insure it, tax it, breakdown cover, buy luggage and go on a trip for under £1,500. But I don't want to feel like I'm skimping. This is my 1995 Triumph Sprint. I think it's technically a Trident Sprint 900. And I think she's a little beaut. She's got the twin headlights on the front, so she looks very, very 90s, obviously because it's 1995.
Head over to the Republic of Ireland. I can't remember where the Airbnb is, but I'm going to say sort of to the right of County Kerry, pretty much. I'm going to do the Ring of Kerry loop, which is quite a common one, like one that is known for being very pretty, very picturesque. And then the next day I am going to go up to and do a loop up to the cliffs of Moher. I think in total the trip would be about 1,200 miles, which is not bad on a bike that I've barely ridden before. And the grand total of what I paid for this thing is 800 British pounds. 800 quid. Good evening everyone, we are in Killarney in Ireland. And I have the Triumph, and I have Dad as well on his very nice Husky Norden 901 Expedition. Dad, say hello.
Hello everybody.
I'm not going to lie to you, this budget bike start to Ireland has been an absolute pain in my arsehole. Probably can't put that on YouTube, I don't know, but to give everyone a little bit of a synopsis, and the reason the bike is still running, is my starter motor is cooked. About 2 weeks ago I put aftermarket exhausts on this, which was fine, and it ran fine and all sorts of stuff. I had a little bit of an issue with it firing, like obviously I needed to adjust the carbs on these are carb bikes, so it doesn't rework it out, you have to adjust the carbs when you change anything like the exhausts, and I hadn't, so it was getting a little bit slow to fire, took a little bit longer in the mornings to fire. In that time, the original battery decided to completely pack up, like it was just dead, and that happened, what was it, 2 days before we were meant to leave.
Yep.
So I messaged Mad for Bikes, who've pretty much sponsored this trip, the amount of stuff they've sorted out for me. Any chance you can get me a new battery, and Rich, the hero that is, delivered it to my door that day. And it was all running fine. I put the stock exhaust back on. I had messed around with the carbs a little bit, so I screwed them back in and then screwed them back out to the stock settings. So I rode probably about 200 miles yesterday to the ferry. We got on the ferry. You know, they put a strap over the seat to make sure the bikes don't move. He did it up so bloody tight. When I came back to the bike, this part was bent up. So I don't know whether it was something to do with that, something shorted or whatever, but I came back to the bike, turned it on, and the lights looked really dim. I was like, oh shit. Pressed the starter and nothing happened. It like turned over once and then just died. The battery had, like, we put a multimeter on it and the battery had like not even registering. It had 0 on it. So we stripped it all down, we tried jump packs and everything, didn't work. Half an hour later the guys were sort of ushering us off the ferry, like we've got to load up and go back. So put everything back on, got it off the ferry, and as I was going down the ramp, because we tried bump starting it and everything, just nothing happened. Going down the ramp coming off the ferry, I put it in third gear and I just threw my arse onto the seat and it fired into life. So we managed to get to a petrol station. I turned it off thinking, oh, do you know what, now it's been running, it should fire back up into life. Started it, click, 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 nothing. So we managed to bump start it by Dad towing me. And we managed to get to the hotel, which is in County Kilkenny.
Yep.
I think, something like that. Checked this morning, the battery still had 13 volts in it. We disconnected the negative, but the battery still had 13 volts in it. Multimeter over the battery, that was fine. We put a multimeter over the starter solenoid, that was fine. The multimeter to the starter motor, and that is getting 12.5, 13 volts when you hit the starter. I think the starter's cooked, and that's why it's running now. I've just filled up with petrol with the bike running, so I had to hide at the other side of the forecourt so that it didn't shout at me. And then, yeah, when I was at the petrol station, I've got these Rhino Walk bags, which are my solution to cheap luggage. They work fine when it's like this, but I had one of these round the side. I think the whole point, the strength in this is that it's pulled that way, not sideways. So I have no front one now, which is really irritating. So far the trip's been fantastic, and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, 12:42 in the afternoon on the first long day, and we've ridden 25 miles.
We're looking for a McDonald's on a big hill so we can go down.
Yeah, you've got your brand spanking new Norden 901 and expected to go on a really nice trip, and all you've done is bloody tow me and bump start me so far.
It's a good tow vehicle.
It is a very good tow vehicle, and it looks really nice. He's also got his suns on the front. These are the Lone Rider motor lights, and they're bloody bright. Ready, Dad?
Yep.
Stay to the left to N71, the Ha-Ha.
Onto N71, the Ha-Ha. So plan of action today is to basically head down and do the County Kerry, or the Ring of Kerry loop. There is some nicer areas that we can see. There's a road that's really nice just that runs across the middle of that, instead of actually going to do the full Ring of Kerry loop. So we might go up and back across that road and then back. I don't know.
Oh, don't go over those
What, the centre?
cat eyes. They are really rough, even on this.
Oh, I won't go on this then because the suspension on this is firm. I am surprised this has got adjustable suspension on front and rear, which is quite nice. I don't know whether that's an additional thing that someone's put on. Oh. Plenty of power there. So what is this? This is the N71 still. Like, this is very pretty, isn't it?
It is cheap.
Really, really nice. It's almost, I mean, I said this earlier, but it's almost a cross between Scotland and Wales. It's got the really nice road surfaces, apart from this bit. Ow. He says.
They're not bad though, aren't they, compared to home?
Yeah, I mean, these up in Scotland would be very much the usual road surfaces.
Is your DGI a 5 or a 4?
I've got the 5 on the front, on my helmet, and then 4 on the dashboard, or on the handlebars. To be fair, I don't think the 5 is much. If you can get a 4 for 200 quid and the 5 is 400, I'd go for the 4 every day of the week.
Yeah.
Not
Not
that
had
much.
problems with them at all, have you?
No, the one thing that is quite nice about the 5 is it comes with these 1920 milliamp hour batteries. They last so long on a charge.
They fit in 4.
Yeah, this is very pretty, isn't it? Bloody Nora, that's a lorry I wouldn't want to drive down here.
Nice to be coming the other way in the same vehicle.
Yeah, that's cool. This is stunning. Great little road. I am happy I didn't come on the Ducati on this road though.
You have to do 3-point turns around the fence.
Yeah. Ollie texted me the other day. He was basically asking if I was doing this trip alone. I mean, first of all, thank the baby Jesus I wasn't, because I wouldn't be able to tow this bike constantly. But I told him you were coming, and he just went, "Oh, has he got his condiments?" It's obviously just like an overrun from the last couple of trips.
Oh, these are my sort of roads.
Yeah, they're so nice, aren't they?
Love all this moss and everything.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So the woods are like ancient, really, as well. So
Yeah. Oh. Triple torque. If I ignore in the back of my head that I can't turn this bike off without you towing me, it's actually it's a really good little bike. Really good little bike. It's got loads of power, loads of torque. It's comfy enough, and it was 800 bloody quid. Plus the 400 quid I'm going to have to spend on getting starter motors and all sorts of stuff and batteries.
I don't think you'll end up having to spend too much in the end.
I found a starter motor on eBay for 80 quid, I think it was. It's such a shame it won't come out on the DJI, but the undulations of the road and everything are really quite cool. It's sort of real, everything is up and down and left and right and all sorts, which is great.
Straight at all.
Yeah, like not a single part of it is straight or flat. What a view! Cool, look. Oh,
Hey, cargo radio off.
should we pull in?
Yeah.
Get further.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea.
Do not turn your engine off, Sam. What a view! Oh my god! Wow, wow, wee wow! This is my solution to nav, or the lack of nav, without spending cheeky money, and that is Ultimate Add-ons case.
I'm going to get my proper camera out.
Oh, did you bring it?
I did.
Oh, look at you!
Fuji X106.
Dad's been waiting for this camera for how long? 2 years?
Yep,
Now he loves it.
it's fantastic.
Are they RoadSkin jeans, Dad?
They're RoadSkin jeans.
So are these. Tell me if a car's coming. I'll just take like 30 photos very quickly. Oh, we've got quite a distance to do. This Ultimate Add-ons case is good. It's just not big enough for this phone. This is the double XL one or whatever it is. It's just still not big enough. I mean, it's a sodding big phone, but it is a really nice bike, isn't it?
It's lovely, actually. You chuff with it, handles lovely, especially around these lanes here. It's just it's nicely.
Dad muttered the words yesterday that he thinks it's the best bike he's ever owned. Don't you?
I've owned a few as well.
I mean, owned a few. That's an understatement of the year. Glistens in the sun. If I step back here, that's a photo. I'll do a screenshot for off my video, and it'll be Instagram display pic.
So do you know where we're going next?
That way.
Right.
Let me turn my gloves back on.
Oh, I think it's time to come out of rain mode.
You were in rain mode?
I was, yeah, from last night. 'Cause it was pretty.
Oh, it was pretty moist last night, wasn't it?
It was,
Mind
yeah.
you, I don't think I've ever used rain mode on my KTM. Let's see if I can round off these square tyres. Just don't make me stall it. Wow, oh, we've got to overtake all those cars that we overtook a minute ago.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? All three of them. Wow, that is a bit of a view.
That is a view und Alba. That is
I thought this was
bloody
supposed to be
lovely.
raining today as well, but I'm not going to jinx it.
It is Ireland, so give it half an hour. Going. 1, 2, yeah. Get past both of those. Look at that! What's that big yellow thing up there? Jesus. Ireland, you are doing us a proper favour. That lifts the mood a little bit from the starter and battery woes.
Yes.
Whew. The old girl picks up. Look at that! Oh, what a place to live. Can you imagine living there? It's all derelict, it's all...
Oh, God, it's all locked up.
Now that would be somewhere to buy and make into like a biker cafe. That view, it'd have to be sort of seasonal because you get probably 2 weeks of sun a year in Ireland, spread out in half-hour segments.
Don't suppose it could be your only income.
No, yeah, you'd have to be pretty well up. Well, someone's had some fun up here, haven't they? Some donuts.
Imagine I need a bag of cement. I haven't picked it off. I'll be back in a day or two.
This bike is coming alive on these roads. This is so good.
In half a mile, turn right onto R568.
This Golf is properly going for it.
Passengers chucking up in the back.
Yeah. So this, if you carry on straight all the way down here, you end up like it's the Ring of Kerry loop. There is everyone I've spoken to. I think we did it last time as well. Everyone I've spoken to said go right up one of the roads down here, and it's just so good. So I think it takes you kind of over one of those passes like we've just been over. So
They are so much fun.
when we get out the other side of that road, we turn left and sort of do the reverse Ring of Kerry loop back round and come back.
Yep.
We'll see.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, so good.
These signs show a bicycle going up a steep hill. What they need is a Triumph being bump started down it.
The Triumph running at the bottom is all they need. Yeah, I definitely prefer like the roads we were on a minute ago, like proper Ring of Kerry loop. But then I don't know. I mean, we'll go back that way, won't we? But the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Worth just staying in first gear on this.
Actually got quite a lot of punch off the bottom, the third gear.
I suppose it's a parallel twin, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean here, I don't need to go down a second at all. sheepies.
Oh, sheep. Don't. Another derelict house. Quite a lot of derelict houses, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, come over the top there, you have no idea where the road's going.
Yeah, if you're going a bit quick, that could be marshy. Look at that! Oh wow, okay, that is what people must be talking about then. Look at the road going up there. Wow.
Yeah.
Sheep. Stay. This is amazing. Ballock Beam something. Is this the Irish Ballock Bar?
A tighter road, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. That is a view and a half in the reflection. Jesus. Wow, we're like literally in the middle of nowhere. Look at this! Like a mini racetrack.
Road not very wide.
No, they're solid. What, 6-7 foot wide max? I think it's probably 6 foot wide between the lines.
You want to be on the other side of the lines.
Yeah, I might go for the most scenic piss I've ever done in a minute. I'm racking up my lists of places where I've gone for a scenic piss, which has been quite nice.
Don't think you can make a video out.
Yeah, top 10 places to go for a scenic piss. I'm not sure it will get the sponsors rolling in though.
I might worry about some of the patrons you might get.
This is unbelievable, and we're on our own as well.
Yeah.
Really hoping that I don't have any break off of crap goes into my carbs. Whee! There would be many jumping opportunities if I was on the KTM.
That might be why you've got a new shock and back now.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. It's done well though, 54,000 miles.
Rated to last 100.
Yeah, unless it's owned by me. Massive black balls.
I could just go a nice pie and chip.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that, you know. Good steak and ale pie, pint of Guinness, some big thick cut chips. Oh, that is a tight one, that is a very tight one. I think I need to zoom in on my map because that didn't show at all.
No. Oh, we have been lucky today.
Very much so. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, look at the wall. Look ahead of you where it goes.
Get out of the way. So go up here, find somewhere for lunch, bump start the bike again, and then head that way and we'll do the coast.
In 1,000 feet,
Ah.
turn left onto L4020 Quable.
L4020 Quable.
Ah, first Wild Atlantic Way sign.
Oh, was it? I didn't even see it. Yeah, this is, anyone watching, this is all part of the Wild Atlantic Way, but we've just sort of skipped a lot of it out. The Ring of Kerry loop's quite famous, and hopefully we're going to go up to the cliffs of Moa tomorrow. Let's go get some luncheon. Let's go get some luncheon. Do you want to go in before I turn this off and see if they're serving food?
Yeah, I mean it did say until 9 PM, but I will go and find out.
We're at the Glenberg Hotel. This USB charger, which is also Ultimate Add-ons, worked really well yesterday. Good. Goodbye, bike. Kept my phone charged the entire way, which was lovely. Bye. Right, everybody, that was a very nice little lunch stop. Had some banging chicken wings and burger, half a pint of Guinness, because we're on these things, so don't want to be too drunk. And we're about to have to bump start this thing, toe start. So we'll show you how it works. So our next route, if you can even see that, Port McGee, the Ring of Kerry, all the way round, back past Sneem, Kenmare, and then back over to where we're staying. So this is going to be our how-to on how to bump start. Actually, should we do it up there? That's probably a safe place to do it. Bloody, no, this thing weighs a lot pushing it uphill. So, one thing you need to be careful of when you're doing this, basically what we're doing is Dad's left-hand side of his bike and my right-hand side of my bike. He's going to put in front of me.
This road's been really quiet all the time.
Yeah, the whole time until we want to do this. You want it to be relatively easy for the bike to turn the rear wheel over, or turn the engine over, so I'm going to be in third gear, ignition on, third gear, and then when we get up to sort of 20 mile an hour, dump the clutch, or dump/feather the clutch a bit, because then if I do that, it means that if it starts, I can then pull the clutch in and start it, rather than it being a immediate die again. So I'm going to wrap it round there twice, around the peg, and then I'm going to stand on that. We're pros at this now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's something I'd rather not be a pro at.
Now the reason you don't tie it on properly is because you want to be able to let go. I need to let go straight away, because then he can carry on, because if we have to try and stop at the same time, it's really awkward. So yeah, clutch in, choke on, because it's cold. You won't have to do that if it's a new bike. I am ready when you are.
Okay.
So Dad's tied on, watch that car doing a U-turn. My ignition's on, choke's on, clutch is in, third gear. I need to keep far to the left, and Dad needs to keep far to the right, because otherwise we don't want that rope to go into his chain. So take up the slack. Ready?
Go.
There we go. Good. And she's fired into life. So we just use the pegs on both bikes because they're a pretty solid place to use. And then obviously once the bike starts, I dump the clutch, bike starts, I lift my foot off, which lets the rope come free pretty much. And then I can escape, and then Dad can go forward. Or just have a bike that doesn't need a starter. Well, that was a delightful lunch. Very, very much needed. And warm. Right, shall we?
Yep, go on then.
See, perfectly reliable bike. So we are now doing the anti-clockwise way of the Ring of Kerry. Look at those mountains, mate. Oh, didn't think I was going to need my sunglasses today, and I definitely do. The road surfaces are just so good. Even the shit ones are really good. That's so pretty. Look where you're going, Sam. Yeah, with also these WAW signs, you also get them on posts up there like that. I don't know if you can see it. Big cast iron posts, which are really cool. This view is superb in front of me. Skoda, superb.
It is just breathtaking, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's just such a wild landscape. Like, I think you sort of think about it where you're actually riding along, and then you look right over there, and that is like a completely separate part of the part of Ireland. I keep dipping my head like this because I keep thinking I'm wearing my other helmet that's got a peak on it. But I've got obviously no way of keeping the sun out my eyes. This thing has got ample grunt.
I'll tell you what, there's no smoke coming out of the exhaust.
There's no smoke.
No.
Good. I thought you said there's blue smoke coming out the exhaust. I was like, oh, don't tell me that.
And I'm not getting any smell of fumes either.
Oh, maybe my shit attempt at carb balancing was actually not that bad. Got right by the water. Stick your feet in that easily. Port McGee. Tourism, Town of Ireland, 2022. Ugh, tourists. Who'd want to be a tourist? So this is the first waypoint. I think we just continue straight on. Yeah, looks like it. Wow, look at that. Power up the hill. I might be able to bump start it down here. Sheep.
Oh,
yeah, I know, you stupid fucking idiot. Just walking towards me.
Look to your left if you can.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk until I get around this corner. See if I get a picture of the top. Oh my god, look at that! Into neutral.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto Scenic
Make a
Ring.
U-turn. Make a U-turn.
We'll get to Scenic Ring.
What a day for it.
Yeah. but
One
it's really good.
absolutely corking day.
People won't believe you got this weather.
No, no. What a stonking view. What a stonking view. Where is this?
It's there. Call me, command
Cheers.
this peg.
Command spick. Commander spick?
Look at this up here.
Oh, wow. Let's turn that bloody Triumph off. The rocks over there, are they the cliffs of Kerry?
It could be.
Commander spick. Man spick. Cumin spice. This would be a really good dogging spot, wouldn't it? It's one for you, David. David Hussey. Davy Hussey. What a place.
Yeah, amazing. Got a Starbucks in sight.
Yeah, talking of, my GS video goes out this weekend. I don't know if I told you, I bought a roadcraft manual off Amazon.
I saw.
This is Skellig's Ring, everybody. R566. Oh, that's steep.
Yeah, you'd be able to bump it down here as well.
I'm not even touching anything, I'm not. 4,500, 5,000 RPM. God, that's really steep. Jesus. Going far right. That's blind corner, but I'm not really worried about bumping it. If it does conk out.
You'd never see the how steep these hills are on the GoPro, do you? Or the DJI,
No, well,
I should say. Yeah, since I've had my DJI, I've had no problem at all.
No, to be fair, I haven't had any issues with it. Like, the only thing with the 5 that I have to do is I have to tweak the sharpness, because it's a little bit too sharp, so I have to drop the sharpness and the exposure down.
Right.
But apart from that, it's just like they're faultless. They're so good. Well, I think even if it all goes to shit for the rest of the trip, today has been really good.
Yes. Yeah. You kept great food at the pub.
That pub, yeah, the pub grub was real. Those chicken wings were bloody brilliant.
About half a Guinness, tasted fantastic, and the road's been brilliant. It's not raining, and we've got a solution to get your bike going as well, which is good.
Yeah, that's the key thing. The bike bloody. Well, the thing that, yes, okay, the starter's buggered or whatever, something's wrong with the starter, but once it's going, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
Like, and it works really well, and it's just getting the thing going.
I was really worried that when we were on that ship, that ferry, you're going to have to turn around and go back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would have really ruined the trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, literally ruined the trip. It would have just been an expensive ride over to Wales. This was also meant to be the worst day weather-wise as well.
Yeah.
So if it continues like this, I'm going to be very happy. Bloody brilliant bit of road. I was just sort of flying left and right, like, this is amazing.
Silly giggling.
Yeah.
Thing is, you're only doing 30 miles an hour. It's amazing.
It's so much nicer, isn't it? I love doing stuff like this.
Well, you will know how much it's cost when you get your video uploaded.
Oh, look at that, plug at the end of the video, making sure people watch. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much it costs all in with the bike. Like, I'll include the starter and the battery and all that sort of stuff that I've had to do. Probably won't include the exhaust because I'm not using them.
Right onto QNA Haban, Scenic Ring.
The way Google Maps reads out the names is just brilliant. Callaghead, Shaban, Skellig Ring.
I mean, that would be quite cool if there was any name that had an innuendo. Google sniggered.
Just laughed at it. Turn on inappropriate mode.
Have you keeping your camera going the whole time?
Yeah, this current battery has done 74 minutes and it looks like it's about 70%. It's so good. What's that show that Zach used to watch, Balamori?
Yes.
With the like different colour houses and stuff.
Yep. I can imagine being here when you know that storm that swept through a little while ago.
Yeah.
This was really bad on the west coast of Ireland.
Yeah, imagine like watching storms from your lounge in here, hearing the hail. Like, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with that kind of thing.
At the moment, anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, give it a bit of time. You lot driving your electric cars, polluting the planet.
Yep, exactly. Well, as long as I can come out on my bike like this, I don't mind what you call me.
Yeah. This bit looks really nice. Oh, what a bit of road.
Go on then. I'm right behind you.
This is fantastic.
Wow.
So good. Should we pull over on the right? See if we can get a photo?
Yeah?
I'm just very aware that every time I do trips like this, I never take enough photos.
Yeah.
And I always get back and go, oh, that was a really good spot. Why didn't I take a photo? Oh, that bus is going back past us.
That's alright.
Overtake him again in 3 minutes. Not even that.
Because if I haven't got Google Maps open when I start the bike up, it doesn't start it up on Android Auto on the screen.
To be fair, the one thing I will give Aochi is that they update it quite quickly.
Yeah.
Them and One Car Stereo, I kicked off about that One Car Stereo having the wrong language.
Oh yeah.
You remember it said Langues?
Yeah.
They emailed me and went, thank you very much for your review, we really love it. We've taken on board your note about the language and spelling mistakes, we've gone through and corrected everything, so please can you check it's all fine, but it should be now. It's just quite nice to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do feel, when I've got my gloves plugged in, I feel like a school kid.
Yeah.
You know, with the mittens on.
Yeah.
Hoppage. Fuel light goes out. Look at that. Oh, there's a picture spot right there. Ring of Kerry loop, everyone. Oh, I've accidentally turned my heated jacket on and it's suddenly really warm. That's got up to 5, no wonder.
The one thing, when you're on roads like this, you don't get tired, do you?
No.
You don't get like a sore bum or anything like that.
Well, you're moving around, you're braking, accelerating, turning corners. It's all just shifts of weight all the time, isn't it?
Yep.
It's weird, I thought we were much higher than sea level.
We were about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. This bike feels so much better on these roads.
Crazy actually. Yeah, you just think 800 quid.
But like that's what I mean. It's such a good bike for 800 quid. It's like it's a good bike for 1500 quid. Without the mileage on it, it would be 1500 quid.
You just spent more money on the service than your KTM.
Yeah, I literally have. I think it was £1,508. Yeah, when you think about this whole bike is a valve clearance service on the KTM. That definitely puts it into perspective for you, doesn't it? That one, again, it tightens up mid-corner. It really catches me out all the time. What a corking set of roads, mate. I was listening to a podcast the other week and they were talking about the new Renault lineup and the new was it Peugeot or Citroen maybe? Maybe it was a Citroen, I can't remember. they were talking about how all the names sound, all of the names of their electric versions of the car or the hybrid versions of the car sound like what posh people call farting. So it was like a Renault E-Fluence. And he was just like, oh, it's an effluence or something like that. It was really funny.
Think about it, I'm a real awkward bugger. I've got a camper van, electric car, and a bloody motorbike.
Yeah. Set it out to piss off everyone. You may as well get some like straight piped V12 as well, just to piss off like everyone. And then even the people that aren't interested will get pissed off because you've got an electric car and a straight pipe V12. You're trying to save the planet and you're also not trying to save the planet.